We may do it good for a week or so. Then we may stop for about a month. Then come back next month. We done forgot what we done did that week. Welcome to DebtFreeinIT. I'm your host, Mike. This podcast is for anyone who's looking to get into the IT industry, whether it's for a career change or you're just interested. I think you come to the right place. Today's episode is all about boot camps. Are boot camps a scam, or are they a shortcut to get to your goals faster? Because depending on who you ask, you'll hear two completely different stories. So today I'm breaking down both sides. So I'm going to give you some benefits of boot camps, some things that I think is beneficial with going to a boot camp. And also I'm going to give you some reasons why some people may consider a boot camp a scam. But at the end of the day, everything works. It just depends on you. You always going to get out of it what you put into it. So let's get to it. So the first benefit to going to a boot camp or utilizing a boot camp is basically faster entry into the field. So when you compare going for a degree, which usually takes anywhere from 2 to 4 years, and then basically if you're not going as a full-time student where you're taking the full load each semester, it could even take more years. I've seen it take roughly about 4 years for someone to get a 2-year degree. And then also for a 4-year degree, I've seen it could take anywhere from 5-6 years. It just depends on that person. So if you're not taking a full-time class schedule, the lesser classes, the longer it takes to get your degree. When you compare that to some of these boot camps, some of them are designed to last anywhere from roughly about 8 to 24 weeks. I have seen some even shorter than that, which it blows my mind even to this day. I have seen some even a little bit shorter where you may see some for 1 week, you may see some for 2 weeks. So most of these boot camps, they're going to focus on those job relevant skills, and basically they're designed to get you employed quickly. So some of them may even have ties to different companies in the industry where they may be able to send you to. A lot of it just depends on the type of boot camp that you're going to. So you got all kind of boot camps. Like I stated earlier, I've seen some coding boot camps, which is, I think they're the originator of the term boot camp. Most time, even in the earlier years, I always heard of boot camps as coding boot camps, which a lot of those seem to be pretty successful. You just have to do your research before you apply to one or before you spend your money going into one. But like I said, a lot of them, they can shorten up that process to where you become job ready and ready to be employed out in the industry. Then my next benefit to going to a boot camp is most boot camps tend to offer some kind of career services or networking opportunities. So nowadays, when you look at different boot camps that's out here, paired with that boot camp, after you finish the boot camp, most of them offer some sort of resume help. Some of them may have some interview prep where basically you go through mock interviews and you have someone sitting there interviewing you, or you may have a team of people interviewing you. So this is real beneficial because for someone just trying to get into the industry, I think this is one part of the process that tend to hold some people back, because with interviews, it's hard to get good at interviews. It's one of the things where your first interview, most of the time you may bomb it. But then as you start going on more and more interviews, you start getting more comfortable with it and more comfortable, because after a while, you're going to see some similarities within every interview. It's either going to be a team environment, or it could be where your first conversation may be with the recruiter. That recruiter may not be asking you no kind of technical questions, just kind of filling you out, seeing what type of person you are. If you make it past that, then the next line may be where you're interviewing either with the manager of the department you're trying to go to, or maybe the team of the department you're trying to go to. So you may interview with the whole team. Everything go good there. Then you may have one last interview with either the manager or your manager's boss. And then once it goes good there, then you end up getting the job. So some boot camps, like I said, they offer these services. And like I said, services like this is kind of, I'm not going to say it's hard to come by, but, usually you very rarely see them offered a lot, So some boot camps, I noticed that they tend to add these services along with their boot camp. So it could be resume help, interview preparation, going through mock interviews. Some of them may even have some kind of partnerships with the different employers in the area, or maybe even since IT, a lot of things can be done remote. They may just have partnerships throughout the region or throughout wherever they're located at. So with this, it allows them to be able to have or create a funnel, and some people may say, to where someone goes to their boot camp, and then, like I said, that person is able to get sent to a different employer. Now it's not guaranteed that an employer is going to hire you, but maybe you get sent to this employer, or maybe whenever that employer needs network engineers or networking folks, or that employer needs some software engineers, they reach out to this boot camp and see who they got that's recently hired, or someone that they can send or recommend to that employer. And then another thing that some boot camps may offer is the alumni network. So basically, they may keep in contact with everyone that has went through that boot camp. That way, when someone goes through that boot camp and end up getting a job in the industry, a lot of times they could use that person as a referral. So that person has already got started, and maybe their things is going very good for them. Then a lot of times that person may refer someone that comes from that boot camp that they came from. So a lot of times, like I said, you see boot camps start to offer these services, and also you can get these services in other places too. But a lot of times lately, I've been seeing it paired a lot with boot camps and things like that. Then the next benefit to a boot camp is basically they offer you a structured learning environment. So basically, this is real similar to what a school will offer also, except for, like I said, a boot camp is meant to do it in a shorter time frame. But this structured learning environment, this is where they may have deadlines. If it's a real short boot camp, you may be doing a chapter a day, or you may be doing a couple chapters a day, and then you got deadlines with those chapters. So basically, during this boot camp, your whole routine may be going to this boot camp, if it's in person or joining online, listen to whoever the instructor is, go over the material. And then after that, you may have a couple of hours during that session to where you're able to work on the material, ask any questions as you're working on it. Then the next day, you're starting on something totally new. So it gives you this structured learning environment, because most people, this includes me sometimes, but most people, like I said, that self-studying and things like that, where a lot of us can do it and can learn it. But sometimes, when there's no deadlines, or, you don't have nothing kind of riding on you getting this certification or riding on you passing that course, a lot of times it's hard to make yourself stick to the script and study. As you probably heard in some of my earlier videos, it's like, when I had to get my CCNA for the second time when I was in networking, I had something that was dependent on it, where in my mind, I told myself that if I didn't get this certification, then they was going to fire me, even though they didn't tell me that. But I put that in my mind. That way it made me come home and study every day. I had something resting on it. So I had something that was going to benefit me. So if I got it, ended up getting a pay raise and things like that. So like I said, when it's something like that, we're able to make ourselves study for it. But if it's something where, you're deciding to do this on your own, a lot of times we'll find ourselves ended up, we may do it good for a week or so. Then we may stop for about a month, then come back next month. We done forgot what we done did that week of work. So now we got to remember all that again. You end up going around in circles. So with this boot camp, they offer that structured learning environment basically by introducing deadlines. And then also you're joining a class. So basically you're learning with a group of people. Sometimes that's always best. If you can find someone else that's going for the same thing you're going for, and then y'all learning it together. That way you can hold each other accountable. Then you'll have an instructor that you can reach out to. So with this structured learning environment, a lot of times you'll see people have more success with it, just because of the things that it entails with the deadlines. You're learning with other peers. You're meeting other people that's interested in the same thing you're doing. So a lot of times you see a lot of success with these type of setups. And like I said, a boot camp offers this, as well as if you look into any kind of schools or community colleges or something like that, they usually offer the same thing too. Quick pause. I'd like to introduce you to the Log Files. The Log Files is a weekly newsletter to help you start your IT career with practical advice and tips, powered by yours truly. So I launched it in the beginning of the year. It's packed with actionable advice, resources, and insights to kickstart your IT journey. The link is in the description as well as pinned in the comments, so don't miss out. Now back to the episode. So the first reason why someone may consider a boot camp a scam is basically some boot camps may have a high cost, but maybe they don't guarantee, or most of them will not guarantee that you end up with a job after that boot camp. So when you look at the price tag for some boot camps, some of them may cost more than a 2-year degree. You know, you're looking at some, I've seen some hit within the $20,000 range. So, like I say, you may be able to get it cheaper at a community college or somewhere where, it's not really a boot camp. You're not going through it as fast, but still, like I said, you're able to go through it and soak up all the material. But some of them, like I said, if you're paying this high price tag, you're going in debt trying to cover this boot camp. And then basically, like I said, at the end of that boot camp, you may end up, not even getting interviews or even going on some interviews, or maybe you're not getting hired. So now for someone who hasn't went through a boot camp before, you might have heard about this boot camp from a friend or someone like that spoke highly on this boot camp. If you've never went through it, then you end up paying this money going through it. And after so long, if you ain't got a job or anything on it, it's going to put a sour taste in your mouth. Now, some boot camps, I think they come across as kind of scamish almost, but there are plenty of legitimate ones out there. You have to just do your research when it comes to these boot camps. So you have to do your research on them, kind of go and get some, almost got to see if you can find someone that's already went to that boot camp, maybe message them online. But a lot of them, like I said, they may have this high price tag, but you may not be guaranteed to get a job afterwards. And then the next reason why some people may consider a boot camp a scam is basically some boot camps make it look a whole lot easier than what it seems. So a lot of them, you see where you could switch careers in 12 weeks and, end up with this high paying 6-figure job with no experience. A lot of them, they make it seem real easy, where with certain type of boot camps, I can't really think of any boot camp that's easy. Every boot camp is a learning curve. Sometimes it's a huge learning curve because most of them, you're getting thrown a lot of information at one time. Especially, I can only imagine like a coding boot camp for someone who has never had any experience with coding or anything like that, any kind of programming language. Going into those boot camps, from the folks that I've heard from, they said it was a beast. It wasn't nothing easy. But it's one of the things where if you stick to it, eventually you end up getting it. But for the most part, they usually advertise that, this is something that's easy. Anybody can do it. They don't show you what it entails. They don't show the material that you're going through, or they may tell you the material. They may tell you what all you're going to learn. But, if you don't have no knowledge of it already beforehand, you don't know exactly what those terms are, it still may come across as something easy until you get into it. And like I said, you realize that you actually have to grind at it. That's the thing with most of these boot camps. That's the thing with any course almost, where you got to grind at it. You're going to have to put in that sweat equity. You're going to have to actually get frustrated with it, kind of get frustrated, break something, figure out what you broke and figure out how to fix what you broke. This is what's going to make you good in the end. So this is what's going to take that piece of coal and turn it into a diamond. So that pressure. So if you can go through it and do that, I think most people come out pretty good. But for the most part, when you look at the advertisements, they advertise it as being very easy when they may not really show you what's under the hood until you already done paid your money and you already in it. And then some of them may be advertising, starting out with these high paying jobs just from the jump. They may not let you know that you may actually start out lower than that, so it could give you false expectations where you're expecting, when I leave out of here, I'm looking at these jobs paying 100, 6 figures up, 150 a year, things like that. So a lot of them may not tell you that you actually may have to start lower than what you expected. Now, that range may be obtainable, but usually from a entry level, someone just getting in, usually, that's probably one in a, I ain't gonna say one in a million, but it's very rare, depending on the field, that you see someone just start out up in an upper level like that. So this is some things that, like I said, they may not fully explain to someone, and then it may make them come across as maybe being a scam. And then my last reason is basically boot camps is not built for everyone. So you have to be a disciplined person to be successful in a boot camp, because like I said, they're very, very fast paced, which means that basically you're going to have some sort of homework every night. You're going to have some projects you're working on. And a lot of things is going to start stacking up real quick, especially if this is a short boot camp, meaning like 4 to 6 weeks or 8-week boot camp. A lot of information is going to get thrown at you real quick. So this is something that, if you're not disciplined enough to continue at it once you leave that boot camp, a lot of times it's going to start getting overwhelming. And then on top of that, if you're someone where if you're in this boot camp and you still may have a full-time job, or you still, you have kids that you have to tend to once you get home. Once you get home, you don't feel like you're not self-motivated enough to go and continue to looking at the resources and learning what you went over during that boot camp. You don't want to review anything outside of that boot camp. A lot of times this may make you start to fall behind within that course fairly quickly. And basically you already done paid your money. Most of them usually don't have a money back guarantee if you don't finish the course. Most of them, after you pay it, you kind of, it's up to you to stay motivated and go through it. So this could come across and put a bad taste in someone's mouth and make you feel like, you got scammed out of your money, because like I said, it is a lot of information being thrown at you fast. And like I said, it's usually very short. So that brings me to the end of this episode. Hopefully you found some value in this episode. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. If you're on Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook, you can follow me at DebtFreeinIT. If you have any questions, you can email me at debtfreeinit@gmail.com, or you can visit me at debtfreeinitwithmike.com. Other than that, I'll see you next week. Peace.